So tulips are back as Donald Trump and Elon Musk want to make pump and dumps great again. That's the subject of today's video, and check out the headlines. Bitcoin jumps 10% after Trump names cryptos for strategic reserve. And yes, we are talking about crypto and Trump pumping. This is what he says. He says a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, SOL, and ADA. I will make sure the US is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. Now, if you're not familiar with crypto, honestly consider yourself lucky. It's basically a digital Ponzi scheme. Why would the US be dipping in this thing? Effectively, there was a bunch of campaign donations and bribes coming in for Trump to pump up crypto. He has no idea what this stuff is. It's obvious whenever he talks about it. He does have his own coin, and he mentions more coins, which is kind of a strange thing. In like the second tweet or whatever, he says, and obviously BTC and Ethereum, so Bitcoin and Ethereum, as other valuable cryptocurrencies will be the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. So he kind of writes it weird. BTC and ETH, but whatever. These are the coins that are pumping the last 24 hours. You can see Bitcoin's now up. The headline said 10%, but it's up 8.92 as a recording. So it's dropped a little bit. Ethereum's up 11, XRP up 29. Solana up 20%, Cardano 59%. This is all in 24 hours. And these are some of the more meme coin ones. Dog with hat. Yes, that's a real coin. WIF. I know this stuff all sounds like a joke, but there actually is money flowing around in these things, money laundering or whatever. Have a listen to what Joe Rogan and Elon Musk have to say about this stuff.
The weird one is the pump and dumps. Like people
happen
all the time.
Yeah,
and people get shocked that somebody pump and dumped. Like, what are you doing? Did you like? I was hoping to dump. I was hoping to make all the money out of this. I can't believe they got me. Like,
yeah,
it's just weird that it's legal still.
I mean, casinos are legal.
Yeah,
and
it is
people
like
just
casino.
lose money at casinos.
Yeah,
you know?
But you can't rig a casino like a pump and dump. You could rig a pump and dump. You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like you could run a real pyramid scheme.
Well, I mean, the government's one big pyramid scheme, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, you can tell me better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
So as they ponder whether or not pump and dump should be legal, whether or not casinos should be legal, whether or not casinos can be rigged, and yes, they can be. This is what Elon Musk is doing. He's pumping up his Tesla stock. He says, it will require outstanding execution, but I think more like 1,000% gain for Tesla in 5 years is possible. Now, generally speaking, the SEC frowns on this kind of stuff. What Elon Musk typically does, it just pays whatever fine, uses lawyers to dodge whatever lawsuits. Because he's actually been sued over Dogecoin. That means Elon Musk was sued over Dogecoin. Any number of things that are shenanigans going on in our markets. What's interesting though is that people essentially do put their money in this stuff and lose. This was an article that just came out a couple days ago saying Trump supporters lose $12 billion as president's cryptocurrency collapse. If you guys remember, Donald Trump has his Trump coin. Melania has her Melania coin. I know you would think this stuff would be illegal, but this is the whole new world that we're in. Essentially, remember, the Trumps and the Musks want to deregulate everything so they can run their financial scams, so they can pump up whatever stupid equities or whatever, or securities you could call it. What's interesting, though, is that the meme coin thing, they recently had changed the ruling on this regarding the SEC. So it says here, I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again, go in more detail. It says meme coins aren't subject to securities regulations, says the SEC. So that's some of the changes that essentially the crypto people wanted from Trump. This was the ruling. It's actually interesting when you read why they say this. So let's read a little bit. It says the clarified guidance could impact crypto regulations and shield companies and individuals that create meme coins for potential litigation. Okay. So basically you can't sue them. That'd be like the Haktua coin thing, if you heard about that stuff. Or, you can certainly call Trump or Melania coin a meme coin. The digital currencies tend to experience volatile price swings and are popularly used in pump and dump schemes, in which a token is artificially inflated via insider promotion to cash in on the buying frenzy. So in this situation with, Trump saying, hey, we're all going to have a strategic reserve, just imagine, for example, that Trump told all his buddies, hey, I'm going to tweet out tomorrow that, crypto is awesome. And so then they all buy, right? And then after he tweets it out, it jumps up whatever in 24 hours, then they all sell. That's a pump and dump. And then it goes back down to what it was. Here's a quote from, I guess, the SEC here. It says, meme coins typically are purchased for entertainment, social interaction, and cultural purposes, and their value is driven primarily by market demand and speculation. Okay, that's from the SEC. Given the speculative nature of meme coins, they tend to experience significant market price volatility and often are accompanied by statements regarding their risk and lack of utility, other than for entertainment or other non-functional purposes. So because of these reasons, because meme coins are basically just, quote, for fun, right? I guess money laundering is fun. I guess insider trading is fun. And it's just entertainment. There's no utility, right? There's no use for these things other than fun, I guess. Then I guess the SEC won't regulate it. That's the ruling from the Trump people. So great. That's what's going on. Also, I keep mentioning this over and over again. What's the plan? What's the end game as they want to, cut your Medicaid, as they want to figure out ways to either delete or privatize Social Security, all this kind of stuff. Well, they want to create and put tariffs on you. So raise your taxes, of course, cut taxes for billionaires, raise taxes on regular people. They want to do their sovereign wealth fund. So they want to use all that tariff money, funnel it into their sovereign wealth fund. I told you guys before, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago already, where then they want to sell the $5 million golden, was it the gold cards? That was the Trump gold cards. I know it's hard to keep track of this stuff, all the stuff they're selling. And that allows for foreigners to come in, and then they can set up whatever companies and do yet more money laundering. So, be it Saudi money, Russian money, Chinese money, wherever all around the world, your money is welcome to money laundering in USA. Because remember, Trump says in the statement here, what was it? The wants to make America great again, or are we going to be the crypto capital of the world? I think what he said. It's so stupid. And it's like, I mean, there's this is not going to end well. I'll just put it that way. This is not going to end well. If you have someone at the top is saying, hey, let's all build a crypto capital of the world. If you have the, other co-president, however you want to call it, Elon Musk, saying, hey, everyone, we're going to have a gateway to Mars. And he has this like weird culty culture. And talking about Musk here, I think now he has 14 kids that we know of, multiple, sister wives, I want to say it. They all wear purple, which I showed you guys in the photo before. And yeah, talking about gateways to Mars. Trump is trying to, figure out a way to cut Medicaid without saying you're cutting Medicaid. That's what they try to do. They try to pretend like, oh, it's not really a cut. It's actually a benefit because we got crypto. Oh, whoa, I forgot about my Medicaid. Let's just focus on crypto. And then lately the talk has been, how can we make the tax cuts permanent? I just don't think this can end well. I don't know how else to say it. That's why we got to, effectively show you guys clearly what it is. I made a video on the strategic Bitcoin reserve thing before. I'll put a link down below, or actually I'll just show it. You guys can find it in my video. But the basic gist of it is that the way they portray this thing is they want that you and regular Americans to think of your chance of survival in the system as being a lottery. And that, if you want to play the lottery, you can, and if you don't, you have no chance of winning at all. So then it ends up being like a big Hunger Games sort of situation where then the rich people, the Trumps and the Musks, the billionaire class, watch everyone else fight it out like a Squid Game, Hunger Games, this kind of stuff. That's the world that we're going into with this stuff. And so I know it sounds like funny to the people who are in crypto now, haha, it's so funny, but there's a reason why we, have social safety nets, is to make sure people don't fall through the cracks. But remember Musk is essentially, how would I were to say it, the king of the pump and dump, the queen of welfare from the government, as we talked about in the last video. So he's taking all the government money and putting in his stupid projects. And then Trump is a former casino owner, bankrupt a casino 6 times. It's not a recipe for success, and now pumping crypto. So if you're curious what's moving equities, that's what it is. And I just don't think this can last forever. The tulip craze didn't end well for a lot of people. most people end up losing out on this thing. So be careful out there. Just want to let you know what's going on, and I'll catch you all in the next video.